Hi, last week WhatsApp updated its privacy policy through which it is going to share a lot more data with its parent Facebook. This is Megha Mandavia from the Economic Times, and today we are going to discuss what this new privacy policy means for you as a user. When last week WhatsApp released its new privacy policy, it said specifically that it will be sharing a lot more of users' data with Facebook. Now there are a lot of concerns around it. So first, let's discuss what's the kind of data that WhatsApp is going to share with Facebook. The first part is metadata. So your profile status, your photograph, your payment information, your IP address, your signal strength, your battery strength, your device ID, your location. All of this information will now be shared, or they will be allowed to share it with Facebook. And secondly, once Facebook and WhatsApp launch commerce in India, where you start buying stuff out of WhatsApp, the chats that you have with businesses can also now be shared with Facebook, which then Facebook can use for ad targeting towards you. Personal chats between friends and family will not be shared for Facebook. It remains encrypted as the chats with businesses do. But businesses, as when you chat with businesses or you buy with businesses then have an option to share it with Facebook. So each business can make their own decision whether they want to share it with Facebook or not. But there remains a risk. But however, personal chats within friends and family or your healthcare providers or your doctors or whatever will not be shared with Facebook. There are mainly three drawbacks. One is from the privacy point of view, one is from the security point of view, and one is from the business general data monopoly point of view. First is the privacy point of view. The more data that WhatsApp shares with Facebook, Facebook can draw a better and a large profile of you as a user. What you purchase, when you purchase, how much you spend, what kind of device you use. And that they can use to target better ads of you. So that's their privacy concern, because a lot of users are not comfortable with sharing so much of their personal data with Facebook. Secondly, there is a concern on security. The more data a company has about you, if there is a leak or there is a hack, the person will get access to a lot of your data, which is now with Facebook. And there is also a concern that if this data will be misused by Facebook or others. And the third concern is that globally and in India, there has been a concern that the more data that a company has, it creates data monopolies. Rather than 10 companies having a little bit data of you, one company has a lot of data of you, which kind of creates concerns that, it becomes an all-powerful entity in the world. So let's start with a very key statistic. WhatsApp has more than 400 million users in India out of 2 billion global users. So that's a very sizable base in India. So it's firstly, there are two things. Is there a choice to accept this new change? No. If you don't want to accept it, then you lose access to the WhatsApp, which will then you lose your connections to your colleagues, to your friends, to your family. Secondly, there are other options which are coming up now, which are getting more and more popular, which is Signal and Telegram. But it's not easy to expect everyone to switch to those apps. It's not, easy for friends and family and everyone. So unless everyone, all of the 400 million users move to another app, it's very difficult to completely abandon WhatsApp, which makes it a monopoly, and therefore it's problematic. Data businesses have become large and powerful only in the last 5 years. So regulators are only now in the last couple of years waking up to the problems that they pose in the world. So first, from an India-specific point of view, this policy is not just India-specific, it's global-specific, except Europe, where the regulators have restricted WhatsApp from sharing a lot of data with Facebook. But from an India point of view, There are two things. India desperately and quickly needs a data protection law, which is right now in the works for the last 2 years. If we have a data protection law, then the consumers and the users have a legal recourse if something goes wrong. And secondly, from a data monopoly point of view, globally, there's a call to break up Facebook, because now Facebook owns Instagram, it owns WhatsApp, and it also has its Big Blue app, which users use for social media. So there's a call to break it up, so there is not too much power with these companies. But it is still work in progress, and we have a long way to go on these questions because they're very complicated.